great. All the speakers were great. And I was the last speaker, and I don't want to sound like false, Nathan, I don't want to sound like a false humility, but really by the time I got up here, they were such great speakers, I think we could have gone home. Yeah. But I spoke anyway just because that's what I do. But no, I thought there was a couple of things. I really liked how I got to end, and you guys that were here know that we got a phrase that we'll never forget, right? Play the man. Play the man. So it had some value to it, but the point being is, I thought, what a great day we had. I thought, isn't it a compliment to all the speakers and all the men that I wasn't absolutely needed to close it out to make a good conference? Everybody did great. Everybody did wonderful. And Nathan was here, and so I heard a story, or just heard a minute ago, a story that after the conference, you acted upon a lot of the things you heard and went home and acted on it. A lot of us, we acted in our heart, but he went home and did something. So tell him what happened.
Can I hold this? It's gonna be a minute.
A minute's okay.
Okay, maybe two. All right, so.
Can I stand by you just in case?
Stand by me, yeah. This will probably be the most profound thing I ever say and the most simple thing I ever say. And I had to take a couple notes on it because of the weight of it, and there is no reason why every single one of you can't leave here different. This is kind of a culmination of what everybody said yesterday and what nobody said yesterday, because as I was taking notes on every speaker, I was taking notes from God as well, and it hit me so hard I could not ignore it. So this is what I got. First of all, you guys don't know me. I'm married to Melissa. We've been married 20 years. We have a great marriage. And yesterday they called up people who were having struggles in their marriage to stand up. I didn't stand up because we were comfortable with our struggles. I'll just say it like that. God gave me some definitions I want to share with you real quick because it lays a groundwork for what happened. Sin, God told me, is a perversion or a wrong way of doing something that he has given us to use for good. And we use the word perversion a lot to associate with a certain kind of sin, but really what I got was just doing anything that he gave us good, doing that wrong, that's a perversion, that's sin. Shame is the association with perversion that makes us want to isolate ourselves from people.
All right, I'll take that one again. I'll listen to that one again. Tell me that one again.
Shame is the association, or our association with perversion that makes us want to isolate ourselves from people. Guilt is a prison, as Satan keeps us locked in the prison of guilt that bars us from exposing our shame. And that's true. Accountability is the key that Jesus gives us that unlocks the prison of guilt, that allows us to expose the shame, which brings healing from perversion. I'll send this to you guys if you contact me, because this is so, so good.
I'm going to write a book and make a lot of money off of this.
So God started showing me what sin looks like, and I think I can put this away maybe. He just exposed gluttony to me, which I have a belly, but I'm not really a glutton, But a glutton has the ability to sit at a table and eat a regular meal, okay? A glutton also has the ability to sit at a table with a regular meal prepared, but then go into excess, even though that wasn't the planned thing. A glutton also has the ability to look at a food bar and say, I'm gonna go nuts with this, right? So either way, however the glutton reacts to that perversion, that's how they're going to act. So God kind of gave me that to give to my wife, because as he was building that in me, he was also showing me, we talked some about having accountability, and he showed me that there's no other person on the planet that I want to be more accountable to than Melissa. And like I said, we've been married 20 years, and there are things that I have been hiding in my heart since before we were married, and I'm talking ugly, ugly things. And by the time I left here, I could not wait to go and tell her the things that I've been hiding from her. I was excited to do it because God had just gotten rid of all of the guilt, and he told me if I will expose the shame, that he will take it from me. So let me tell you this, what I was telling her were marriage-ending things, okay? They're deep, deep things. And so I just started talking to her, and I said, I want you to be my accountability partner. I told her kind of what happened. We talked for 2 hours. I told her everything I could think of. Her response to me was she started telling me everything that she could think of about herself. That brought so much healing, and I was thinking to myself, because there was a moment of silence between my talking and hers, and I thought, this may have just done it in. And then she said, this can bring so much healing and restoration. The total opposite of what I saw. And another thing, I'll tell you this, we've had talks before, and she says, well, why haven't you trusted me with that? Why haven't you trusted me with that? And I was able to explain, because God gave me this yesterday. It was never a thing about trusting her. I never trusted myself. And I told her, I said, Melissa, it was never about trusting you. I said, you didn't go and get changed yesterday. I'm the one that went and changed yesterday. It was never about trusting you. It was always about trusting me. So what I want to tell you guys is this. If you were married, your spouse should be your accountability partner. And spouse, you need to be your spouse's accountability partner. There should be no shame offered from one spouse to the other. It should all be covered under love. It should all be covered under grace. Guys, this has unlocked a whole new dimension in our marriage. We had a good marriage before, and overnight it exploded into dynamic. So I thank Jesus for exposing shame and guilt for what it is. Thank you guys for this conference. This is the thing that we moved here for 5 years ago. We moved here for 5 years ago, and I was hoping to get what I got yesterday. And you guys can get that too. Please act on what I'm telling you. If you guys have anything in your marriage, anything underlying, that's the key to it.